Are we in that point of our lives where we are literally about to back up Lisa Rinna? Girl, you better sit down because what is happening right now with the traders, it's getting so out of control. And I never thought that we will be in this position that we are actually kind of like defending Lisa Rinna at this point. And we need to talk about it. But before we start, welcome back. I'm the real Andy of Beverly Hills. Welcome to another piece of tea. It is Sunday. We are just chilling, you know. It is very cold here in LA. I know, don't hate me if you are from like any other place on like the world, but like for us it's like super cold, you know. So I'm like chilling, you know, here and like relaxing on a Sunday. If you are new here, welcome to the Beverly Troop, where I keep it real and I mention it all. So make sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you are part of the old crew and you have not done it yet, make sure to go to the notification bell, turn it off, and turn it on again. Okay, believe me, you will start receiving all of the notifications of all of the videos that we are posting out there. All right, so let's talk about this mess. This season of the traders, it's just gold. It's really good, you know, and I think it's starting to catch up to that point where like a lot of eyes are going into the show, you know. And with that, it comes the good and the bad. You know, yes, a lot of ratings. We have more friends, more people that we can sit down, talk about it, trash these people, love these people, do all of it, right? And on the other side, we have, of course, the people who think that these reality TV shows are courses on how to be a human and they want to like take it to a whole other level, you know. Like I literally have been like reading Reddit of like people comparing, you know, like the state of, you know, America, racism, wherever, you know, because this person said this thing to this person on the traders. And I'm like, or like how, you know, women are affected by, and it's like they take something that is happening on a reality show, on a competition show, and they want to create this whole social situation. And with that, girl, you have to be very careful because you will literally ruin the show. Okay, I mean, the moment that, you know, they have to start like putting like disclaimers and like lawyering up and, you know, all of that, it's like, girl, you are taking everything too serious. Honestly, this is a reality TV show. At the end of the day, yes, we get very passionate, you know. Of course, like we were very annoyed with people like Michael Rappaport. We are super annoyed with Colton, you know, Lisa Rinna backstabbing housewives, you know, and we were kind of like trashing that in that sense, but it's all about just like having fun, right? The moment that you start like really going the extra mile for something so dumb, it's like, ugh, girl, I know that our country is like on a whole right now, but like let's not just like uh take something that is bringing us a little bit of happiness and destroy it as well. Okay. So, anyways, as you know, Colton Underwood is a mess. You know, like he thought that he was gonna get, you know, the Dylan Efron edit, that everyone was going to be like, oh my god, we love him, he's so hot, you know, like you are everything, and that, you know, he could come here and be like super like strong, you know, and do all of that. The problem is that he's becoming too unlikable, right? But also the problem is, of course, his past. We talked about this in a previous video. We all know about, like, you know, he stalked this girl, put a GPS in her car. She got a restraining order against him, you know, and this was all before he came out as gay, you know, and all of that. And then he kind of like apologized, and then he kind of like said, you know, he was not in his right like mental state, you know, and blah blah blah, whatever, you know. But of course, this I think this was one of, you know, his first like big appearances back on TV. And I'm just thinking, does these people don't understand that it's all about perception, you know? If you were accused of stalking women, of harassing women and doing all of this, and you are deciding to come back into reality TV, right? And you want to have like a redemption arc, the first thing that you should do is literally act like you are the sweetest, most amazing, and quiet person in the world. Not come here being an asshole to absolutely everyone because people are gonna take it the wrong way, right? There has been a lot, there has been a lot of like people coming at Colton, like every single comment. It's insane. Like they are taking it you know, to a whole other level. Maybe like, yes, calling him out, saying that he is a stalker, that he is this, or but the truth is, yes, he was. I mean, he did that, right? Lisa Rena did not help whatsoever because Colton keep pushing her, saying like, be a housewife, be a housewife, be a housewife, right? Like you need to be outspoken, you need to be this, you need to do that. So Lisa Rena decided to go to social media and post something that literally said, let's talk about the stalker. Well, that, especially for us Bravo fans, like, girl, it's like, look, it's like, this is it, right? So it got so intense that the Traders official Instagram and social media had to post something, and it says, we are committed to making our cast feel safe, respect, and support on screen and off. The cast of the Traders are real people, and what happens in the game should never lead to cyberbullying or harassment. There's a difference between discussing a show and targeting individuals. Let's not ruin the passion for this show with unwarranted negativity and personal attacks. We appreciate your support. Well, when I'm telling you that at the moment that this was posted, it already got over like 2,000 comments, everyone calling out Colton, The hatred for Colton, it just exploded, right? To the point that Lisa Rena had to come forward as well and do a whole video saying that that this is a game, that it should not be this intense, that what she posted was supposed to be just like a dig as a housewife, like Colton wanted her to be a housewife, but that she actually didn't meant to like to create any bad situations, right? She also says like she and Colton are actually on good terms, that they have talked, that they're okay, that they laugh about it, that all of that, right? And she's trying to say like, oh, like it's not that bad. Of course, we know that Colton decided to run and cry to the producers, and being like, people are attacking me everywhere. Um, it's a little bit of everything. I understand that Colton is bringing this to himself. I believe that people are not attacking him just because he's Colton. No, I think the fact that he is acting the way that he's acting, what he did to Tiffany, what he did to Michael, what he did to, now to Lisa, so people are kind of like, I mean, getting triggered very quickly, and you need to understand, even though like us Bravo fans are a big fandom, the Bachelor Nation is huge as well, all of the other fandoms are really, really big fandoms, and what he did on The Bachelor or with this girl, was very, very bad. So a lot of people are just going there and like defending this girl as well and being like, why is this guy giving this opportunity? We have people like Paige DeSorvo literally going on her podcast defending the girl and saying that she did not understand why Colton was getting these opportunities after harassing a woman this way. And again, I believe that Colton brings this to himself, because if you're going to want to come here and have a redemption arc, you need to be just a little puppy with the biggest eyes, and that's it. Not came to this game trying to win this game, and trying to like basically destroy absolutely everyone in the middle. Just saying like, well, I was a football player, like this is just my personality. This is who I am. Because then guess what? It means that you have not learned anything, you have not grown anything, and you are the same asshole you were when you were pretending to be straight, only that you are gay now. Thinking that just because you are gay, now you have a free car of just do whatever you want to do. And it is not like that. So I have to say, it is very obvious that Lisa Rinna was pushed to do this statement, because what Lisa Rinna did was what Colton literally asked her to do, which was act like a housewife. So, okay, if you're gonna tell me to act like a housewife, I'm gonna act like a housewife. So, yeah, let's talk about the stalker. Let's talk about the way that you have been treating everyone inside of this house. Let's talk about your crazy ass eyes, you know? So, it's getting like so out of control, so like I think it should be like in the middle of everything. I think that we should be able to call these people out when they're doing things wrong, but also let's not go extra crazy to the point that we could ruin this show. I remember like seeing someone a video, I think, or something about like, oh, how is possible that Candace was voting for Rob, which was a fellow African American person, and I'm like, girl, why you want to make this about like racism or something like that? I mean, Candace is a traitor, Rob is a faithful. Candace's job is to literally get faithfuls out of the castle. You know what I mean? So like when you are gonna like if anyone is gonna try to make this into like a social, a statement and try let's make the world a better place through traders or a reality TV show, it's like, girl, this is not gonna work out for you. This is, I mean, we are not looking for that kind of um knowledge or change or world change through shows like Housewives, like Traders, like Survivor, like Big Brother. No. Okay, this is not the platform. You want to do something like that, go and call it out on, like, I don't know, CNN or something like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's call people out. Again, I do agree it should not be like cyberbullying. I have read, of course, a lot of the comments against Colton. I think cyberbullying for me, it will be more if they were saying lies about Colton, but pretty much everything that people are saying is like what he did. So I don't know. I just think that reunion is going to be very interesting. I mean, there is so much drama, and Alan is even literally saying that one of the best episodes is actually going to be next episode at the banquet hall. So I think it's going to be crazy. I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you guys think on the comments below. What team are you? What do you think about all of this? Let me know. And if you want to get all the tea related to the traders or any of the other reality TV shows, make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.